Right, Rich.
Hi, mate.
We're doing another episode of Smiling Friends. Now, do you want to describe where we found this idea?
So we were watching Michael Reeves' goldfish video, where a goldfish is put against Wall Street bets
Yeah.
to see who gets the most profit.
Yeah.
Fish wins.
His name is Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick the fish. Goldfish.
So,
Our god.
we figured we'd do an episode where the Smiling Friends are sent in to make Frederick smile.
Yeah, he's been working for too long.
Do you reckon he's just in an office? Like, he's got his own desk, but the desk is empty apart from his goldfish bowl that he's in.
Yeah, so he just got like his own department.
Can he talk? Presume he can talk.
He can talk, but it's through the same process that Michael made, where like words come up on a screen. And he has to like go left or right.
We could do it where it's like yes or no, because that way they can...
Oh yeah, he can only answer yes or no questions. Oh, that's it. And then the episode's like, why is he sad?
Oh, yeah, because... So Charlie and Pim are in his office and they're like, so Frederick, why you sad? He just swims over to yes.
And then Charlie's like, oh, it's going to take a while. Maybe he goes, wait, I have an idea. After my uncle, done those accidents, he developed a system whereby he could help an orphan child that he...
Oh, I thought you was going to say communicate with his victims in the hospital.
yeah, because he needed the insurance info off them. So and then he brings in the alphabet wall, and it's just a wall of like, it's just a B, C, D, whatever. And it's like, well, point to it, Mr. Fish, and you tell us yes or no. Charlie's like, it's going to take a while, but
it's the only way. Should we order some pizza or something? Can we get can we get Uber up here?
It says an hour later, and it turns out the fish can only speak in stock anyway. So what? Like maybe like they keep doing letters, and it's all jumbled.
Yeah, it's all like how stocks have like 3 initials. It's like
it's all in stocks, and So initially they think it's jumbled, but then Charlie notices the pattern, like Tesla would be TSL or whatever, Apple. APP.
Man, at what point don't they go, alright, he's speaking nonsense, when they've just got loads of letters?
Yeah, I think maybe the first 3, they go, okay, he's speaking nonsense. Because at the end of the day, they have to go through every letter. A, B, C.
Maybe Charlie dismisses it after 3 letters, but Pim goes, no, let's hear him out.
Yeah.
So that way they have a long list of like stock options.
Yeah, and then Charlie's like, did the fishers give us stocks or... He's like, no, he was telling us why he's unhappy.
Yeah.
And then maybe they go back to Mr. Boss, and then Mr. Boss just sees the list and joints it. Maybe. And it's like, you met Mr. Fish, my financier.
Frederick, yeah.
Oh yeah, Frederick, I keep calling him Mr. Fish. They take it off him, and they're like, well, we'll make to make him happy. And then Mr. Boss, do you think Mr. Boss lies and says like, of course he's happy, he's making us money.
Yeah, because Mr. Boss doesn't want to stop the system.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the charity of Smiling Friends needs to do its job.
Mr. Boss can just sign it off as a happy, as a yes. And do you think this is where they figured out it's Mr. Boss doing stuff, or does Pim go back?
Yeah, I feel like Pim would make Charlie help him break into the office and go and see him again.
Yeah, so they go, maybe they see a code, all the stocks were to do with boats, like ocean things. And he goes, Charlie, you must go to the sea. How didn't we see this? So they sneak in and get him.
Yeah.
But then do we add in, man, what the joke? So what is it? How long did the fish last for, or goldfish?
Yeah. So fish only last a couple of years, but Reeves was pitching it as if this was a 20-year investment.
Yeah. So maybe they go in and then they see that he's dead in the fishbowl and they're like, we're too late. But then there's a bang and they go and hide, and then the fish gets replaced. So it's like, oh my god, he had like a supply.
I feel like we needed a character in the beginning of the episode who walked him to the office.
Yeah,
like maybe,
yeah. Oh, okay.
Maybe Frederick's secretary.
Yeah, who's actually also using Frederick to make more money.
He just keeps swapping him out when he dies.
Do you think Frederick is a clone then? Just clone the goldfish over and over?
See, I don't think it'd matter. I don't think they'd go that far. I think he'd just get them from like a fish store.
Maybe in this universe, just goldfish are really fucking with stocks. Like, it's just a thing that they do.
No,
they just know.
Man, like in the original video, it's just a coincidence, surely.
Maybe there's like a massive aquarium of like an ecosystem of like goldfish constantly getting bred.
Yeah. So they're just training up fish. But man, how short-sighted is this? Because they're going to have to constantly do it.
Maybe that's it, right? So the goldfish have the ability to see stocks the same way that birds see magnetic.
Right.
You can see the electromagnetic.
So like why they fly south for the
waves.
winter.
Yeah, so you have to get them out of this place essentially to free them.
Right, yeah. I feel like they need to go into the ocean. You know, the corpse of Frederick?
Yeah.
Can Pym pick that up and like take it with him? Because
Aww.
I feel like it'd be a nice moment in the end when they release all the fish if he also chucks the dead body of Frederick into the sea.
Yeah, that's perfect actually. Did he find a button? just a button, and it says the good karma ending. So it's like, like maybe the secretary keeps like talking about the world as if it's like an RPG game, like doing decisions and so he thinks he's on like a side quest or something. He wants to do the bad ending,
Right.
and then they have a face off in the aquarium. You want to get him out, and they have to maybe win a dialogue tree. Do a charisma check on the secretary.
Right, we need to see there earlier. So they do that in like he talks to him like there in the first scene.
Yeah, earlier on he just offers them a paper of like different dialogue trees.
Yeah, they've got to select an option, and in the meantime he just stares.
Yeah.
So they try like talking to him and going, "So how's your day going?" And he's just silent because he haven't picked an option yet.
Yeah, because you haven't clicked the right one. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. And then you have to win a dialogue tree to make him press the good karma ending.
Yeah. I imagine Pym's like, "But Charlie, my persuade is definitely too low. You know me."
That's perfect.
And Charlie's like, "Well, I'll use intimidate then."
Yeah, and he threatens him. Do you reckon it works? Does it work?
I reckon Charlie just walks up to him with a raised fist, and the man immediately caves. And goes, okay, there's a button over there.
Yeah. He's like, you can't hit me. It's a game, and it's like, not a game. It's a real life.
Yeah.
And they're real fish. You got locked up.
Yeah. So then we get the nice ending of releasing them all into the ocean, and Pym chucks Frederick in.
Yeah.
I feel like the final shot has to be the body of the fish floating down, and like a smile forms in its face, like rigor mortis.
And then maybe as that happens, there's a bing on Charlie's phone, and then he goes, the fish just crashed the market. They just bought the dip. Pym, it's over.